Welcome back to Sketching in Clay from Brian's Art of Creation. And today, the concept that I wanted to bring to you guys and share with you guys through my art and my sculpture is the idea of being yourself and not being afraid to show your true self. The differences, the little quirks that you have, the scars that you may see, and not being able to show your true self. So with this sculpture, we're starting out with, I just decided to work on a portrait of a beautiful young girl. And here you see me sculpting in what we may look at as a little scar on her face, right above her eye. And this could be symbolized as a scar on your face, as an emotional scar, as a little difference or something weird about yourself. The problem I find is that a lot of people, when they notice these differences, instead of embracing it, they look at themselves as outcasts. And this scar, as they think about it, and they think about how different they are, they start to drip. They start to get sad. They start to overthink about it. And they start to really alienate themselves. And as they do that, what you'll notice is here I'm sculpting that this scar turns into kind of an infection that just covers her entire face, at least half of her face. And it's because she's thinking so much about how she doesn't fit in, how she isn't like this, or she has these different ways of thinking or doing things, and she doesn't fit in as much as she wants to. And that just brings her attitude down. And as we do that, we then stop taking care of ourselves, and we start thinking about, we start trying to fit in a little bit more, and we start covering up parts of ourselves. We start acting out, or we start changing certain things so that we can fit in with this group, or so that we can fit in with this group. And it's almost like putting a mask on for the outside world. So here I started sculpting with it just starts with a little mask covering up part of her face. But then she starts covering up even more and even more until she gets to a point to where she's not taking care of herself, and she's got this mask every time she goes outside. And she even has a fake big smile on that mask that's just painted on or sculpted in. And it's because she has to put this smile on for the outside world, even though she's hurting so much inside. But what I want you guys to think about is, what if instead of looking at these things as scars or as differences or, not fitting in, how about the fact of every single thing about you makes you super unique, that you can embrace it and be that one-of-a-kind person that you are supposed to be. Because once you accept that, you can it will change everything in your life. Not only will you be someone that is super special and people want to be around you for that, but you'll find that place to where you actually do fit in, and to where you actually should be, to where you can actually make a difference in other people's lives. And that's what I wanted to bring to this, is that every single thing, whether it's our creativity, whether it's something weird that we do, whether it is an actual physical scar that we have on our body, because that's something that tells us where we have been. Or if it's an emotional scar, that's something that has told us that where have we have been. And it gives us the strength because it's something that we have overcome, or it's something that we are still trying to overcome. And so what I did with this sculpture is I covered her face up, and then I brought her back to life, because after you remove that mask, you start being yourself. That's when you really take off, and you can really show who you truly are and live an amazing life. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Check it out on YouTube to actually see the sculpture version. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know what you think, and I will see you guys next week.